All right, we are talking today with Greenbrier East cross country coach, track coach, Robert McClintic, and I know that a lot of times, you kind of have that old school approach too a little bit, but and fair to say, since you've kind of had the cross country and the track, things have really kind of taken off a little bit. So, what have you kind of done to kind of make those programs so successful here at Greenbrier East?
Well, I wouldn't put it on me or any of our. We've got a great coaching staff.
Right.
It's a team approach, and we sort of go at it that way, and that really helps each one of us, and it helps push the coaches, but the players, the athletes that we've had, they've been a joy to coach, and that's been really the dominant thing, I think. I said, I'm not the smartest or the brightest bulb out there. I just like to motivate kids.
Right, that's cool. Let's talk a little bit cross country, because that's mainly what we're looking at, in the fall here. The girls have been really a dominant program for the last couple of years in our area. Boys have really started to step up, and we're a blink out of second place last year in the region. Kind of let's start with the girls and tell me about who's going to be running for you and who your strong girls are.
We girl-wise, we've got 4 of our top 5 runners back, and actually we've got 6 of our top 7 back. So that's exciting, from that standpoint. So I'm excited about that. We sort of take it, really one step at a time. I mean, Nina, by all means, is, she's sort of leading the charge. I mean, she's, she's put in a lot of miles this year. Just, we don't get competitive in the summer. We just try to do fun runs. And so a lot of the kids will get together on their own and just run. Maddie Lily's the senior coming back for us this year. Maddie will be, she's improved immensely every year. Then we've got junior Kate Atkins, who's done really well. I mean, Kate's, really blossoming from her freshman year. Last year really was a step out year for her.
I was going to say, I remember her being really good last year.
Yeah, and then Jillian's her sophomore year. She's been battling a little bit of injuries this year, so we're trying to walk through that right now. But Jillian was a come out freshman for us last year. And did really well, and her and Kate pushed each other. Of course, we lost Luella Mansham, senior, but who graduated, and she's going to be some big shoes to fill. We have Caroline Hancock's a freshman coming up, but and I forgot about Leah. She's a junior, came running for us last year, and did a great job for her first year ever running cross country. And she's been working some throughout the summer. We've sort of toying around jobs and things like that, but those are our solid 6 right there that I feel really confident about. If we can stay healthy, we're lean. That's the problem. I do have a couple other seniors that are running just to help fill some spots for us, and we're doing a couple of unique things with them to try to make it a little bit more track focused instead of cross country focused. But I think that'll help them carry over to track season. But we're very lean, so girls and boys, we're lean.
Tell me a little bit about the boys. I mean, I think you didn't graduate 1 or 2.
We actually graduated 2 seniors last year. 3 actually. Isaac could come run for us for 1 year, but Jackson Carter and Robbie White, they were our 1-2 last year, and man, I wish I had them back. But graduation happens. I did tease them and tell them they should reclass. But this year, Grayson Adams. Grayson is. He's got one of the biggest hearts I've ever seen as far as an athlete. He was a freshman last year. He's got a huge heart, and I'm telling you, he's got a great work ethic. And I tell his dad I think he gets it more from his mom. I'm just teasing. I got to pick on Mark.
That's right, yeah.
But Grayson, he's going to be our leader. I mean, he's already our leader as a sophomore. We're young. We have 1 junior that's actually reclassing to be a senior. Caden Brewer. Caden was basically our number 4 runner last year in a pivotal spot for us to help pace other runners. But we've got several freshmen that's come into play. So I'm excited about the freshmen coming up, and we're young. I mean, like I said,
it'll be kind of a work in progress a little bit.
We've got work in progress. We've got another junior that's his first year running cross country. He ran track for us. I think he'll help us. So we're lean there. We only have 8 runners. So we only have 8 for both boys and girls. You got to be extremely careful from injuries, and we can stay healthy. You know, we might have a shot of cracking the region. You know, the new regional format.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
You know, they've sort of realigned. You know, for us, you know, as East, and you know, before we were AAA and a 3A class, now we're 3A and a 4A class.
Right.
So it's advantageous for us from that
Right.
standpoint.
Right.
So, but it's super competitive.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, I think team-wise, when you look at the teams, Herbert Hoover, they got Mason Fletcher.
Well, yeah.
Mason's the #1 runner in the state.
Yeah.
And Mason is ranked nationally. And you've got Elkins, you've got John Marshall. There's, as far as competition-wise, I think the race this year is going to be AAA for the team title.
Right.
Shady Springs is
Very good.
I mean,
Yes.
Eric's done a phenomenal job
Yep.
down there with those young ladies
Yep.
and guys. I mean, he's always competitive.
Right.
So you take them, us. I mean, it's going to be probably the most intense of all the races. You know,
Right.
single A, double A, triple A, and quad A. I think the AAA team title is going to be the most competitive.
It'll be tough, isn't it? All right. Robert McClintic with Greenbrier East Cross Country.